Hey guys, Travis here. I've had my Sony Pulse Explorers for about maybe a week now, and I have had enough experience with them to confidently share my experience and whether or not I think they're worth it. So let's go through some little things that I found and some things that I think can be improved. When connecting to my phone for the first time, it was a bit of a struggle. I followed the instructions to a T. Not that they were hard to follow. In fact, they were pretty straightforward and they were very descriptive. So A plus to Sony for making clear, cut, and dry instructions. However, I had problems getting the earbuds to actually connect, but that could be on my part. I do have like 30 devices hooked up, not all at once, but registered. So my iPhone could be struggling to register it. I did get it connected, however, and it's been flawless ever since. I haven't had audio drops. I haven't had any audio fluctuations, no artifacts, nothing. It's been a dream since they've been connected. Speaking of connectivity, to connect these to the PS5, which unfortunately still does use a dongle, they released the PS5 Slim after the Portal, I think. Yes, I think they did. They could have put PlayStation Link technology into the PS5, but here we are. Before we get into how to connect, I love the magnetic case. It is such a snappy and responsive lid. Wish more of them used this sliding mechanism. Back to the point. There's this little button here. You hold down this button for 8 seconds. And while connecting it to your phone, this little light will start flashing blue. That's how you know that it's ready to pair. And then it'll pop up in your Bluetooth section, and then you're good to go. Same thing for when connecting it to the PS5. You plug the dongle into your PS5, hold it down for 8 seconds, bam, you're good to go. Now, the Sony Pulse Explorers do support dual link, which means you can connect your phone and your PS5 at the same time, so you can take phone calls and listen to Call of Duty. Now, for the last minute you've been watching me or listening to me explain, you probably have noticed there's an earbud missing. You are correct. I'm wearing it. You are currently listening to this video through the microphone of the Sony Pulse Explorers. Now that we've gotten how to connect them out of the way, back to my things I found out. One, it uses USB-C, which at this point in time, I'd be really surprised if they didn't. Sony is pushing for versatility of one cord, and that is absolutely fine by me. I had some issues with signal loss between the earbuds and the PS5 Link dongle. However, after doing some troubleshooting, I have solved the problems, and they were on my end and not Sony's. My problem was I had plugged in my hard drive, and my cable for my hard drive was emitting a frequency that was causing issues with it. So after unplugging my hard drive, the problems just went away. I had another problem where the dual link technology was kind of failing a little bit. However, the fix is mega simple, and it's so easy to do. I've just kind of ignored it as a problem, more of an inconvenience. When connected to my PS5 and my phone, which it usually is 24/7 now, I've noticed that sometimes the earbuds will just individually or as a set will just choose one device to connect to and lose connection to the other. Like I was playing the Valhalla DLC for God of War, and the right earbud had just dropped all connectivity to my phone, but was still receiving audio from the PS5. The solution to that is that on the bottom of both earbuds, I'm not going to show you, on the bottom of both earbuds, there's a PlayStation Link button, obvious by the link symbol, which the instructions do inform you that is the link symbol. Holding this down for 8 seconds will force the earbud to repair, and that just solves the problem. And that solved the problem every single time I've had it, which has been twice, I think. I imagine through firmware updates, which I no doubt that these earbuds can get through the PS5, it'll probably be solved. But overall, I'd rate the experience of owning these earbuds 9 out of 10. My only downside to these earbuds is honestly the fact that you can't control mobile media using the onboard controls. So if you want to raise or lower the volume on your music or something similar, you have to use your phone. These onboard buttons are only for use with the PS5 or the PlayStation Portal. Which, it's a really nice thing to have, but I would have even taken if they made it so that only the right earbud worked with the phone and only the left earbud worked with the system. Something like that. But that's just a pet peeve thing. If Sony does fix that in the future, then these will get a 10 out of 10. But at the moment, without the onboard controls for mobile media, they're 9 out of 10. Speaking of audio, the planar magnetic drivers are really good. And I've been able to hear things I previously haven't been able to hear, like the smacking of lips or taking a deep breath. I can see why these would drive the price up. Do I agree that they did? No. But do I understand? Yes. I imagine the very specific drivers are also why the battery life is only 5 hours. However, with the case, you get 3 charges out of it. So let's say you fully charge the earbuds, and then you put them in the case, fully charge it. You'll get 3 full charges, which is really nice. In comparison, I have my Beats Studio Buds 2s. Over time, these have just become almost unusable. The active noise canceling has failed. The battery has failed. Like, the case doesn't even charge those earbuds anymore. So I'm really glad Sony came out with earbuds, because Apple products, other than my iPhone and my iPad, kind of suck. Now, the shape kind of fits weird. I do agree there. It looks kind of weird, kind of like a Samsung Galaxy Bean. But I do promise that this shape actually feels natural. Like, it sits in the ear instead of trying to wedge itself in there. It does come with multiple different sizes of ear cups. However, the standard size, which this is pretty. The standard size fits pretty well. I've got some pretty big ears, so take that with a grain of salt. If you're wondering what the size of them are, they're not very big. This is an AirPod Gen 2. They are about the same form factor. Not form factor, but the same size. But unlike the AirPod, they don't stick down, they stick forward. There's the microphone hole. And I imagine this is another microphone hole. I don't know how the microphone sounds. However, like I said earlier about the missing one, it's currently in my ear. So you guys can decide for yourself whether or not you like the microphone quality. if I had to rate this, I'd give it 9 out of 10, which I've already said. Now I'm saying it out loud again. For $200, if you don't have a headset for the PS5 already, and you're also looking for a pair of earbuds for your phone, this would be a good steal. However, I already have a pair of Pulse 3D headphones, and I had mostly bought these because I wanted earbuds instead of using the headphones. Now, I don't regret buying these. I would buy another pair if these broke. I don't think they're a bad purchase at all. But should you buy one if you already have headphones for the PS5? Only if you want earbuds over headphones. I'm more of an earbud guy, so these fit me better. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy that really cold cut into the end of the video. I'm going to remind you to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Maybe let me know whether you think these earbuds are worth it or not. Make sure to hit the notification bell to get notified when I post next. And I'll see you next time, where I'll do a video on a couple months later review on the DualSense Edge.